I'm starting the
Rug
recording.
pulls is crazy work.
Nah, I'm starting the recording. So, last time, it has been a while, but last session, which weird 'cause it won't be ages for the upload schedule because I uploaded the, obviously, the most recent session like yesterday, so yeah, it's a bit weird. But last session, you guys went and hunted down sort of a monster or a beast that was sort of roaming around near some local farms. You found out that the beast, it had done those things. It had stolen off the villagers, but it was really just a misunderstood creature that
Mm.
sort of vanished afterwards because you guys realised, this beast was just a bit hungry. Um,
I thought Bro was being mind controlled.
I don't think it was
Was
mind
it more like
control.
sleepwalking?
Yeah, it was like he was kind of sleepwalking. It wasn't really all the.
He
And you,
wasn't in control.
yeah, it wasn't in control. You realise the beast was very apologetic. Gave you guys some money in return, and
Which I used to pay.
yeah, for your
Oh no, I haven't paid it yet. I've just got the money.
yeah, you set up the plans with the guys. 'Cause I think you were a bit off. I'll
Yeah,
find the note.
I think
I'll find the note after. Cause
yeah, you've got the notes somewhere. I don't think I put the notes down. I
do I
think
have
I
it?
got
Oh, that's my test one. I'm like, why do I have a test one just called hello? And
I do
plans.
love my
Oh
I
yeah,
do love
it
my misspellings.
you've paid 300.
Yeah.
I can't remember
Okay.
how much more you had to
I
pay.
think it's 1,000.
It probably
Because
for
if I was waiting until I was a bit closer, because I'm only 50 off, so yeah,
oh
it would
yeah,
have been
you're
1,000.
probably a
Because
thousand
knowing you,
total.
Ty, you always make it a nice round number.
Yeah, because it makes it easier to remember.
Yeah, I do love my misspellings. Love coming back to sketchy Emin Benjamin.
Oh yeah, but
So
yeah,
Tal, you know when I said I couldn't remember Benjamin's name, I just never looked at my notes.
yeah. No one ever does. Not even me. I even look at my own notes. But yeah, this return to the tavern, and it's kind of for the most part, it has just been quite a couple of days because you've not really ran into anything big recently. You've just sort of since like the altercation in the Dwarven Nation, you've come back, you're just sort of chilling. But yeah, you all
I'm gonna walk down to the tavern and go, I need more money.
no, I need my money.
No, I need more money.
But yeah, you all wake up fairly early for once. It's still quite snowy outside. You can definitely see that the
Mm.
snow and all that of winter goodness is slowly starting to fade. It's becoming a lot snowy.
1 month long winter.
It is a long winter, yeah.
No, I said 1 month long winter.
1 month long winter. Yeah, it works. It works differently around here. You're
Hey, when wipe.
when wipe. When next winter. But yeah, you're all you're all downstairs in the tavern, just chilling. Um, it's quite early, so you wouldn't expect too many places to be open. But ish, you're all chilling in the tavern. It's kind of dead, but it's up to you what you do. You can have a look round, or
Go up to the tavern keeper and go, I need more money. Know any place I can make some money.
yeah. So I'd say, um, Jason and Wilhelm are at the bar. You sort of walk up, put your hands on the bar, and go, I need more money. The bartender looks at you, it's like,
Don't we all?
don't we all? Um, yeah, I haven't really heard. Unfortunately, I haven't really heard too much of work that needs going on.
I've got to dip for a second. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, nice. And he just carries on cleaning. He looks to you two as well. He looks to Wilhelm and Justinian. He's like, yeah, yeah, sorry fellas, I would have told you three. I know how reliable you lot are, but I haven't really heard anything recently.
I'm just gonna look at what's his face?
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm and be like, I don't know. I mean, basically, is Luke disappeared?
For a minute, yeah, but Luke's sort of like he goes to carry on and say what he's saying and just sort of like face plants back onto the bar. He's probably
Right.
already a bit drunk.
Yes.
It's like 7. He's already
Yeah.
drinking.
Come on, man. This is crazy work. These
It's
insane
it's like the
numbers.
he's like the demo man in CF2, where he's just always
Yeah,
drunk.
he's for
His liver,
perpetually drunk.
using magic, his liver is now perpetually filled with alcohol, and he's just constantly in a state of being drunk.
But he said, what Luke said before that he needs money or something
Yeah,
for
he,
like,
he needs some money for his wizarding school that he's building. Obviously, you lot have heard about this, but you're not really
yeah,
dug too deep into it. But yeah, Luke's building a wizarding school in the
yeah,
in the old
yeah.
mountains.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Um,
because he got the deeds off the lords, and he's just working on that. But
yeah, no, I don't have enough for a loan.
he said he doesn't need that much anyway. So he's only. Cause I remember I mentioned that last time. I was like, oh, if you need a
I
loan
might
out of
ask him how
Wilhelm,
much. Like,
yeah.
it's a small amount. I might be able to facilitate a loan, but I need that shit back. No, I need
Yeah,
that
I
shit
don't
back.
think he needs a loan because last time Wilhelm offered him to give him a loan, he was like, "No, no, I'm alright."
Hmm. I'll just say to Wilhelm, I was like, well, I'm not too low on coin, but could do with something just to hold us over for a bit.
Yes, it's always better to stay active than to just sit around doing nothing all day. I'm sure we'll come across something. Worst comes to worst, we ask the king again. He always seems to have work, but I'm sure something will fall into place. It is only early in the morning after all.
Yeah, I mean, even if we get, I wouldn't mind doing a bounty hunt. I don't know about you, bro, but kind of miss that type of work.
Yeah,
I used to do a lot of that.
it's quite good. It's quite honourable as well to bring an evildoer to justice.
Of course, we get to, keep the spoils of war as well. If we find anything, we know nobody says we have to bring back everything, and we can pocket, can help ourselves to whatever we see.
Yeah. Well, as long as justice is served.
Yeah, of course. Well, I think that obviously that comes with the job. At the end of the day, we're risking our lives to capture someone. I think we're entitled to the loot, and that's you know, unless of course whatever whatever we find is proof of the job being done. That's different. But I think if it's separate from whatever we need, I think it's fine to just take.
Yeah.
I've done this many of times. I'll say to him, well, so I'm gonna get out of my way. I think I'm gonna just take a stroll around town for a bit.
Alright.
And my guy's just gonna like wander around. He's not gonna look for anything particular. Just gonna, like just walk around for a bit.
Yeah. Wilhelm, as you walk out, Wilhelm wish you good, and he said he'll come find you if he finds any work.
Yeah, I'll tell him I'll be around the market area.
He gives you a nod as he turns back and carries on with his breakfast. But yeah, as you sort of go out and walk around town, just while get some fresh air in your lungs, and just enjoy the morning scenes. As you're walking about, you're just chilling around the market area, just sort of having a look. You see many of merchants and travellers from far and wide start to set up the stalls on the markets and just get ready for the day ahead. As you are just wandering about, you do notice a man he looks very worried, and he seems to just be heading down the street.
Like, like worried in what ways?
Like he
Like
looks
scared of something? Like running away from something? Or
um not he doesn't look scared. He looks more I guess not like tense. That he looks in a hurry. Not like he's actively fleeing, but he's moving in a way that's like he needs to hurry somewhere, but not as if he's running away from anything now.
right, I'm gonna just tail him a little bit.
Yeah, you're just
Like
like
not super obvious. I'm gonna maintain like at least like 20-30 meters away from, and just kind of like tail him a little bit.
yeah. Um, you sort of just tail the man for a bit. It was like you can see he's kind of exhausted himself, but he's like moving from moving like around the market. You notice every now and again he goes up to a merchant Like he started doing this now, but he'll go up to a merchant and he starts talking with him. He seems very frantic about what he's saying, but you can't really hear him. You're not close enough to hear what he's saying. The first merchant he goes up to sort of gives a shrug and shakes
I'm
his
back.
head. Alright. And then he sort of looks down in so there's a lot of sadness and moves on down the market to the next merchant. Would you keep following or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep just closely behind.
Yeah, so as you sort of keep following this man, he goes up to the next merchant again. He starts speaking to the merchant again, obviously, because you're not trying to be like right up behind him. You can't really hear what he's saying, but frantically, you see his hands like waving and very frantic nature. Once again, the next merchant sort of shakes the head, and the man carries on. Carries on down the market to the next merchant. Does the same thing, and he just keeps carrying on.
Seems to be like a weird little like calling thing. I don't know. Um, mm, I just keep telling him. I guess like there's not. It's just weird. You know what I mean? It's a bit
Yeah,
sus. But I'll just keep telling him until I see something like, that I can step in on.
yeah. So after a couple bouncing between a couple more merchants, one one of the merchants actually doesn't shake the head, and the merchant actively points towards the tavern. Uh, the man sort of looks behind him. Well, not behind him, but sort of the way you'd be following him. He's not looking in your direction. He's looking backwards, and yeah, because you're kind of like following him around the market.
Mm.
He's
Yeah.
looking sort of in another direction towards the tavern. The man's face is filled um, with joy. Actually, you see him start smiling. He shakes the merchant's hand and very quickly hands the man a good couple of gold pieces. You don't really seem to count it. He just throws this man some gold coins and very eagerly starts making his way towards the tavern.
Mm.
Would you continue following him?
Yeah, I'm following. Yeah.
Yeah. So during this time, Luke wakes up from his drunken haze of falling asleep on the table.
Drunk.
Yeah, you sort of passed out for a minute, like
Oh, I went into a euphoric daze.
yeah. You sort of get back up and you notice Wilhelm's sat there eating his breakfast, and you also notice that Justinian has just gone. Wilhelm looks at you, it's like, you alright, friend? You seem
Bad
to...
headache. I just had to put my head on the desk for a while. Oh,
Yes, you seem quite
I
out
didn't
of
even
it.
drink last night.
I'm starting to feel like maybe that's maybe it doesn't matter if you drink or not. But
It might just be the age as well. I am getting very on in my years.
yeah. Well, I heard Justinian had went out to clear his head and have a walk around the market.
Oh, what's the date today?
Um, Good question. I believe is I actually don't remember myself.
Oh, I know I'm supposed to be like turning 57 at some point. We've entered the new year, so I know it's early on in the new year. I'm turning like what 67. How old am I again? Where am I?
Where am I?
No, I'm
So,
supposed to be turning 67 soon.
yeah. Well, steady on, friend. I'm sure it will come to you eventually.
Yeah.
And after this, the
Oh.
hello. Currently just doing D&D. But yeah, as you two get done talking, uh, bursting through the door, comes a guy decently well dressed, human, and he starts chanting, not chanting, but sort of shouting, be like, "Oh, I'm looking for a party of adventurers, that could take on a most noble task.
What's the pay?
Oh, I am he sort of gets a bit nervous. I am happily willing to give 100 gold each to each person.
Okay, you have
Easy
my
man.
attention.
Fucking hell, I'm out of breath.
1 second.
What is it?
But yeah,
Yeah, there's a guy like saying Luke said like,
Yeah.
how much is the payment?
yeah, I am post the record. Yeah, Luke asked the guy said 100 gold each. And Luke's like, you have my attention. He's like, oh yes, the task. You see, I'm a lord, and one of the lords in this nation, and I fear my brother has been kidnapped. He has gone missing. He's been missing for the past few days, and I fear the worst. I'm looking for some adventurers that could help find him. And obviously, as the man saying this, I guess you would have made your way into the tavern by now, Jason.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
just be like, yeah, and I probably would have heard that, so I'll be like, yeah, sure. Sounds like something we can do for sure. You say 100 gold each?
Yes, 100 gold each, and by all means,
Sounds good.
anything that you find, that my brother's captors may have is obviously, I ain't gonna tell anyone.
Mhm.
I won't complain.
Okay.
We need
Yeah,
half
of course.
up front.
We'll...
What would you say, Luke?
I said half up front.
Half of fucking hell. Bro's a businessman. It's like he's a bit nervous at first. He's like,
Nah, it's a bit of an unreasonable request, bro.
yeah, he's like,
Because this isn't because like he doesn't know if we're gonna bring him back. Like he doesn't really know us that well. So for all he
Yeah.
knows, we could just take him ourselves and just fuck off.
yeah. It for a minute he does contemplate, and he looks round, and he does see Wilhelm in his armor, who's been like paying attention but hasn't turned around because obviously Luke and you have been sort of talking. So man was finishing his breakfast. Can't fight on an empty stomach. He's like, oh, yeah, you good sir. You are one of the paladins here. He turns around, standing up, in his big shiny armor. He's like, "Well, of course, friend. I am one of the paladins here." He's like, "Wait, oh, you're one of the captains. Oh, I'm sorry for not introducing you properly, sir." He's like, "No, no worries. These are it's me and my group. We'll happily accept this job and bring your brother back." He's like, "Oh well, I can pay half up front if that is needed." And Wilhelm puts out his hand. He's like, "No, no, do not
It's sad
worry
though, because
yourself."
I want to get my rest of my building materials for my wizarding school.
Wilhelm turns to you and just throws you. Is that how much do you need?
50.
He throws you a pouch of gold with 50 in it.
You can take it from my payment then at the end.
He's like, there. You can simply, give me the money back. If that's all sorted, then we'll set off as soon as we can. Do you know anything
Yep.
about your brother's last whereabouts? He's like, oh, unfortunately not a lot. All I know is that he was last seen around one of the mountains, quite close to this cave actually, and sort of pulls out sort of not a huge map of the place, but sort of big enough for this nation, and shows you. It shows you a mountain it's a decently sized mountain, probably a couple miles away. He's like, yeah, he was last spotted around here as he was making his way back from a ceremony.
Right.
Well, I was like, well, of course we'll have a look round there and see what we can find. Like, oh, thank you, yeah, thank a lot of you. He sort of gives like a respectful bow, and he's like, I'll be waiting in the castle. Bring him back to me, please. And he sort of gives another bow and heads out. Sort of a bit calmer now. He's still a bit frantic, but you see the man's definitely calmed a bit now. he knows that people are going to hopefully find his brother. Is there anything you need to do before you head out?
I'm gonna go to the Merchants Guild.
Yeah, so Luke heads out to the Merchant Guild. Is there anything you need to do, Jason?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, Wilhelm just. Well, before Luke heads out, Wilhelm will say, we'll wait for you near one of the gates for. Yeah, I don't think it will take you too long, will it?
I'm literally just dropping off money.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and we'll wait for
Which
you.
gate?
The West Gate.
West gate. Okay.
Yeah. So it's Jason and Wilhelm will get up and head towards the
I
gate.
get to the Merchants Guild,
and
drop
Luke,
my money, and
yeah,
walk out.
and
Which
Luke-
way's west?
Which way's west? But yeah, you two, Wilhelm and Justinian, head towards the gate, while Luke heads to the Merchant Guild. You make it there quite easily. You know, you've been in this town long enough to know where things are. You go inside and you immediately recognise the architect who's working on your plans for your wizarding school, as there is many a scrolls around him, as you know, there's many a scrolls just like laid about. He's got like his food to the side as he's like still working on some of the designs, just tweaking them a bit. What would you do?
Need for the construction materials.
It's like, oh yes, you have returned. It's like, sorry, I was in my own head then. What was it that you said?
Money, are there 700 gold pieces you require?
Ah, lovely. Yeah, he takes the pouch. It's like
Big pouch.
yeah, it's like I can count that after. I'm sure it's all there. Yes. Well, with this, we can begin construction at once. Obviously, I've done with all these schematics. I just need to obviously get everything in order. But yeah, we are ready to start construction if you want to go through with it.
Looking for clientele.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep you posted. I'll update you whenever there's things to be updated about. But yeah, I will get this sorted immediately. He sort of quickly finishes the rest of his food, packs up his scrolls, and heads out. But I said you would then.
I would then head to the west
Yeah,
gate. If my
make-
next in the door, I'm like, which way's west?
Bro's like, which way's west?
Roll for dementia.
For dimension. Yeah, good enough.
Which way's west?
You're just like, do you know? Do you when you hold your fingers up to do which way?
Never eat.
No. I was gonna say for which way's left.
Yeah.
He's like west. Oh, it's that way. It's no idea if he's going the right way. But you do catch up with Wilhelm and Justinian, who are just chilling by the west gate, ready and waiting for you.
This is actually the north gate.
Wilhelm, this is the north gate. But no, you all head out, sort of following, I guess, where you've been told to go. And you're just sort of walking along down the country roads. See the ice is melting. The ice is melting. What? The snow is melting. Yeah, there's a couple patches of snow left, but yeah, it's winter is coming to an end. You don't really see too many merchants on the road, as it's still quite early, and you know you're getting out quick. After, good sad to say, 20 minutes of walking, just sort of following the directions, you do come across the cave, or sort of the cave entrance that was sort of the Lord told you about.
Cast light.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna cast it on my brass knuckles.
yes, you
I believe I have to cast it on an item, don't I? Yeah.
yeah. So yes, you would start making your way in.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
no larger than 10 feet. I'm casting light on myself.
Okay. Yeah, so Luke casts light on himself, sort of glowing a bit with just a sort of a white light, sort of contrasting with the light coming off Wilhelm's armor, off of the rune that he has. Sort of the both of you moving. I guess one of you be on the left, one of you be on the right. Sort of Jason in the middle, so you can actually see. And she all sort of make your way in, light shimmering off Wilhelm's rune and your magic, sort of lighting up the cave. And this is what you see. You sort of enter, make your way down through some tight passageways. Sort of deeper.
Am I the only one person who's actually looking ahead?
Yeah, Wilhelm and Jason are looking at the limestone on the wall, seeing how good it is.
Precious material.
Yeah, me, Wilhelm and Jason are like, hey, shit, mining operation here, like. But no, it's just the way the icons are. Yeah, ahead of you is some water. Luckily for you, it's not that deep. It's more like a puddle than a than a lake.
I'm gonna walk through it then.
Yeah.
If it's not too deep, just cross over.
Wait, I forgot to do this before we started.
Oh yeah, to keep your
Yeah.
skeletal follower. But yeah, you all just sort of make your way across. As that felt way too easy, but
Where is my Mr. Skelly Man? I don't think we have a skeleton thing.
no, I think there is. See if I can find him. Do I have a character to think for him?
No, isn't he just based off the mage?
Yeah, it was off like the guy the bounty hunter who came after you.
I'll just base off the mage character sheet.
Wait, does the anime did not just give it its own like
No,
skeleton?
it gives it an entire thing.
Ah. Let's just look up. What are skeletons?
Because it gets its it keeps its character sheet whatever it was. Oh, I don't want this mage. No, I don't want this Oh no. We're only up to this one, aren't we? Oof.
D&D. It wouldn't be great if I wasn't looking up tokens mid session. There's skeleton
Very
tokens,
slow.
the lame fuckers. Just didn't give me one. I know he's supposed to be more covered because he still had his armor on, but there we go.
Oh shit, he moves.
Yeah, he's animated. I'm gonna keep this up because I'm gonna have to put him on the next page as well. So I can just copy him. There we go. But yeah, would you?
Assume you got rid of his character sheet, didn't you?
No, I think I still have it.
I just have the link for it because all the mages are like people have like 5th level spell slots.
This is my paradise.
I usually don't delete character sheets. It's the thing. Oh no, based off an Archmage. That's the issue. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I based his character sheet off an Archmage.
Well, the guy offers 8,400 XP when you kill him. For a character that gives you 8,000 XP, he only has 99 hit points.
I said based, I didn't mean. I don't know. I don't really remember.
He's a standard mage then. I would use a standard mage and only use up to the 3rd slot because that's what we have access to.
Yeah.
This is my paradise.
Would you guys make your way through to the next bit? Sort of,
Yeah, stop moving.
sort of shimmy your way through. You shimmy your way through. Luckily for you, it opens up. The cave opens up to sort of quite a big, sort of hollowed out bit of the mountain. As you make your way through, you see a man off in the corner, sort of tied up with some rope. and like a covering on his mouth. He notices you all like shimmy your way through this hole and into the opening, and his eyes sort of widen, and he starts trying to talk, but he just makes muffled noises because obviously his mouth's covered. Wilhelm's like, uh, he looks like our man. Think, do you think this is the guy we're here for?
Possibly, but you can never really tell.
Uh,
No.
you fellows are better with all of your ranged equipment. Cover an old friend, would you? I'll go see.
Me, ranged equipment. Have you seen what I do half the time?
Oh yes, but you've still got more range capabilities than I. As Wilhelm sort of waddles his way over. Yeah, would any of you like to move anywhere during this time?
Yeah, I got like here.
Yeah, you like keep up and. Do you like to move, Luke? You alright? Where you standing?
I'll move over here. Move up there.
I see that you move up there.
It's a spell called catnap.
Catnap. He's like, yeah. Wilhelm sort of crouches down. Gets out a small knife. Frees the. Well, first of all, free in his hands. He takes the man's sort of mouth gag off, and the man's like, he immediately starts shouting. It's like, you fools! You fools! You should never have come here. It's like the creature's still here, and Wilhelm's trying to calm the man down. He's like, calm yourself, friend. What creature? As you hear a large roar, and
Creature, I'm gonna guess.
before Wilhelm can turn around, a flurry of spikes come down from the ceiling, attacking him. That should not be an advantage, but 24 still hits. What the fuck? Yeah, no advantage. Yeah, spikes come down from
telekinesis, but I think telekinesis is a higher one.
the ceiling. Oh, that is.
Second level.
Have I read this wrong? Oh no, that's right.
What made it know?
Yeah.
Jim's glowing coin.
Spikes come down from the ceiling, hitting Wilhelm. He has to take Constitution. For a paladin, I am not very good with Constitution. Takes 29 damage.
What? Getting cooked.
It's
A
coming from the
random
ceiling.
crit.
Yeah, coming from the ceiling comes a creature that looks like a dragon, but not.
Lonely on the streets when it's just 1 a.m. What the?
The man's like, see, you're all fools to come here. So the creature, it will kill you all. As he like sort of falls back
Nah, I'd
over.
win.
Nah, I'd win. And with that, you can overall initiative.
My side, I'm out of your mind.
That's a big boy.
So Luke gets. No, it was Jason. Jason got 20. Scoot him down a second so I can add him to the turn order. It's 10.
Without you, I can't go.
Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. Wilhelm gets a nat 20.
Nice.
Do you want me to do the mage as well?
Yeah, I'll re-add him in a second. skeleton. He's so small on this map. I guess we'd just be, we'd be next to you, wouldn't you?
Yeah. No, actually, I'd have him down here. I want Tom to wait.
Yeah. He gets a turn. Yeah, it is Wilhelm's turn.
Why is Matt begging for a tenant?
For the birthday thing. It's your birthday's first.
Oh.
Why Matt's be begging for money to beg for money?
Barbarito doesn't pay. He's like, yeah, get paid that much.
Barbarito don't pay that much. Wilhelm's first just gonna heal himself. And then he will, because the creature's still hovering. I'd say about 30 feet above you, hasn't completely landed. Wilhelm's just gonna try to throw a javelin at it. She does hit. Divine Strike is only on melee attacks, I believe. I can't just
Yeah, I think it's melee only,
charge
isn't it?
it up and volley
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, where's that divine throw?
Divine Smite. Yeah, no, melee weapon attack. So you can't do anything with that. It just hits him for 7.
Easy damage.
Sort of aiming for its wing. As it sort of flies above you all. And that's Wilhelm's turn. I guess she'll stay near this guy to try and protect him. It's now your turn, Jason.
Alright, I'm going to check my notes.
Yeah, because you do get bonus
yeah, plus
damage.
5 from when 25 feet plus from target. So I'm obviously 25 feet
Yeah,
away.
plus it's flying up as well. As long as it's flying, it's naturally above you anyway.
I'm just going to do 2 bow shots.
Yeah.
Nice and simple.
Yeah, I somehow missed the 18. Yeah, both of those hit.
That's plus 5 to the damage. Both.
Yeah, so 16 on the bottom one, 21 on the... I don't do this to myself. Yeah, 21. Yeah, plus 16, 37. My math's correct. 37. You sort of
Something like
barrage the creature with arrows. Is that your turn?
Let me just check something else real quick. Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's now the wyvern. Yeah. Yeah, so it scans around the room and sort of sees the man that Wilhelm I guess now probably freed. The wyvern will just fly down, sort of landing next to Wilhelm, the man, and will go for a bite and a scratch on it. So the bite
Oh shit.
and then the claw attack on Wilhelm. Okay. The claw attack misses. The bite hits Wilhelm for 19 damage. Sort of Wilhelm tries to shield it, but sort of the weight and power of this wyvern just crashes down to Wilhelm, getting a good bite onto him. He's able to block the claw attack. That is the wyvern's turn. It's now properly landed. But it's now the skeleton's turn. Lucas, the skeleton's turn.
Oh, sorry, skeleton's turn. The skeleton is gonna cast third level magic missile.
Yep.
You can't really upcast it, but it can be upcast. But it's just an extra D4, isn't it? Yeah.
Please, yeah.
So it does 3, 4, 5,
Hang on a second, I need
5
to...
D4s, and then plus additional 5 damage. Plus additional 19 damage. I got that retaliation. The skeleton got the retaliation.
Yeah, I don't even fucking have Matthew. I can't even pay him the money. It just gets...
So is the dragon now on the ground then?
Yeah, it's now properly... The wyvern's now properly landed. It landed to attack Wilhelm, and has not set back up.
Really touch him.
What? Is that the skeleton's turn?
Yeah, skeleton. So
It's now your turn.
bonus actions he can do. Yep. Annex is gonna rush in.
Yeah, he's gonna run up behind this wyvern.
And he is going to use his first bonus action to activate his rage.
Yep.
I say first, like there's only like he's got more than one now. He's going to use his bonus action to activate rage, and then he's going to use his special thing where he can cast concentration spells whether he's raging or not.
Yeah, because he has the cloak.
And I'm going to touch.
Hey, you touch it for 11 necrotic damage, and you heal 11. Well, half 11.
I gain half 11, yeah. That is the end of my turn.
It is now Wilhelm.
Next, you're gonna need to choose.
We're trying to mid max on fucking Kingdom Come.
No, that's a YouTube shop.
Because it's like next you're gonna have to choose.
Nah.
Yeah, 1 sec, I'm just adding that because I don't have his fucking bank details. Spending my money. So I usually I think I usually send it to Daniel or someone else. But yeah, it's Wilhelm's turn. You go left, you go right. Now the creature has landed. Can swing. And he can swing. Both hit, and Wilhelm's quite angry, because he's woken up. This is the turn of events. He's woken up. He's had his breakfast. He's wanted to do an honourable thing, and he's been stabbed and bitten.
Hey, Joe said just send it to me. Don't send it to Joe. That shit is getting laundered. It's getting laundered, bro.
I'll send it to Daniel. But he's gonna use 2 second level spell slots for 2 divine smites.
Oh shit, bro's got like no patience now.
No, he's woken up. He's had his breakfast. He wants to do the honourable thing, and he's been stabbed through the chest by
He's getting dunked on, bro.
Yeah, he's been stabbed through the chest by a stinger, and he's been bitten. If I was Wilhelm, I'd be angry too.
How's Wilhelm's health?
23,
Okay, that's
because he healed,
that's
and then
yeah.
got fucking jumped again. Do I not have? I have second wind. I thought I had action surge.
No, you get that
Oh
one from
no.
Phaia.
Yeah, no, it's the next level. Anyway, I need to roll my divine smites. Yeah. Deal 2d8.
The wyvern is not classed as a fae, I don't
No.
think.
So it's
Yeah, it's not classed as a fae.
2 3d6s after this.
It's part of the natural world, so
3d6, 3d6. Not d6, d8. I mean, that's that.
But why Vern? Freaking Vern. Why Vern? Why? Why'd you have to do this to us?
Why'd you have to do this?
Because he's an absolute lad.
19. Fuck this! I'm busting it.
Tyler, do you reckon I could make a wyvern? I can mount.
You are not Italian. This is not Lord of the Rings. You are not forced domination onto a fucking wyvern. That's 47 damage. I didn't pull out the
It's
calculator.
a large creature, thus meaning I can ride it.
47 damage as he cracks the wyvern right across the mouth with his big warhammer. As a bonus action, Wilhelm's just gonna use second wind because he's sick of getting fucking jumped every session. So he regains 6 health. It's 5. It's 1d10 plus 1. 6 health. And that's his turn. So Jason.
Okay. I was gonna do the same again. Like, it's 2 hits. If I do miss, I'm gonna use one of my die. By the way.
Yeah, one of your maneuvers.
Oh, yeah. Let's just see how they go though.
Yeah,
They both hit.
Yeah, both of those hit.
+5 as well damage.
15. 19. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I cannot do maths today. $34 damage.
That is my turn. There's just doing damage and that's it.
It is now the wyvern's turn. It's gonna go for 2 claw attacks. First one on Wilhelm, second one on Luke. First one on Wilhelm, second on Luke. And Luke, you take 11 slashing damage, which is halved because you're raging, if I remember correctly. Luke?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Being attacked.
Yeah.
Oh, I take 11 damage.
Yeah,
Uh,
which,
half that.
yeah, half because you're raging.
Right, I completely spaced out.
That's right. That's the wyvern's turn. It is Mr. Skeleton.
Once again, it's going to be another 3rd level magic missile.
Bro, spam this. Bro is Vegeta. Like,
Another 19. Just imagine it's like a Gatling gun.
yeah, it's 14. That's his turn. It's your turn.
It's 19, Tyler, because it's +5.
Oh, plus one.
I get an extra +1 per missile as well. Then we are going to my turn. We are going to touch him again. Oh wait, gotta do my con save. Right, we pass. Barely.
Yeah, because it's 10.
But I touch him.
Because concentration's fucking weird. Yeah,
And I
you
do
do.
my bonus action. And I touch him again.
Luke's just getting all up in this. I don't even want to think about Luke. It's really.
You should. 8, 17. Back on full health, Tyler.
Yeah, it's like 4 and something else.
More than enough to get back on
Yeah.
full health.
25.
Turn on my turn.
Yep. So Wilhelm. You know the wyvern's turn to attack you is just gonna jump this wyvern.
Miles back's turned.
Unfortunately, very unhonourable way. Not much glory in sneak attacks. We
Well-
hit for 6.
Well, the wyvern showed no glory, and it's also
Yeah.
just a creature.
6 and 13, which he's
Also,
gonna put.
He's just getting revenge on the stinger.
Yeah. Gonna put 2 more divine smites on that. For another 2d8. 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 For quite a lot of damage. With 35 damage. So not paying attention, crashes down on this wyvern. As it does, it falls down, but it very weakly stands back up, still looking like it's ready to fight. But it's not. It is dazed out of its mind. But with that, it is your turn, Jason.
Right, we're doing the we're doing the exact same. Getting some decent damage on it, so
Yeah, the first. Oh no, they both hit. Don't know why I had higher AC. It doesn't.
+5, of course.
Yeah. With that, it's
I'm just sitting back dealing massive damage, man. I'm chilling.
yeah. As it's like as the wyvern stands up in a daze after Wilhelm socked it over the head. It sort of looks around, sees two bolts fly towards it, piercing both of its eyes as it reels back and falls over, dead. As the Lord, well, like, are you assuming? You don't know yet, 'cause he hasn't actually told you. But the man looks over. He's like, is it dead? Wilhelm turns around. He's like, yes, sir.
Yeah, it's been slain.
Yes, sir. Of course it is.
Do you not see all the arrows stuck in it?
Wilhelm was a chuckle, sort of holding his side. He's like, yes, sir. Good work, friend. It's like, yes, the creature's been dealt with. Would you happen to be the brother of? Well, he didn't really give us a name, but brother of one of the lords in this fine nation. It's like, oh yes, yes I am. Yeah, oh, it's a horrendous story. Wilhelm obviously offers the man a hand up and lifts the man up. He's like, well, it means you can tell us on the way back. Yeah, your brother will be happy to know that you're safe now. He's like, yes, thank you, a lot of you. Should
I'm gonna try descale the wyvern.
yeah, swell. Everyone sort of getting situated. Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna have my little skelly bob give me a hand, so I get the
Yeah.
advantage. If my fucking roll, if my fucking roll 20 will allow me. Nope, it won't let me click the advantage button, so we're just rolling it twice. We're doing it the good old-fashioned way. I hope 12's enough to descale the wyvern.
I'd say it's good. It's good enough to get some okay scales out of
I
it.
need to get a non-rusty knife. Like, jeez.
But yeah, you managed to get some decent, like not loads, but a good handful that you think you could sell on the market for a bit of money.
Let's see. I'm gonna grab my longsword, and I'll go for a full swing at the wyvern's head. I'm gonna decapitate it.
Yep.
What do you want me to roll for that?
Just roll a weapon and attack. See if you just hit it.
Barely.
You go to swing and as you go for a nice decapitation, your sword just clinks against the wyvern scales. It's sort of a scratching noise, sort of like akin to scraping sort of your nails on a chalkboard.
Like, what's with my fucking swords? My weapons aren't very good. Anyone got a sharp sword?
Wilhelm sort of
I have a short sword. It's nothing crazy.
I need a sharp one, preferably. I always try a dagger and try like just slice it off.
Bro, you're gonna be cutting that. You're gonna be cutting at that for like hours.
Yep. I need to keep my reputation going at the hunters guild. I already sold them a head before.
Sort of looking at, sort of watching you in your predicament. Wilhelm will just try and crush the creature's neck apart with his warhammer. Sort of aiming at the neck and not the head. And somehow he misses as well. Somehow this neck is just the most reinforced fucking neck. Bro is the wyvern. The wyvern is a gym bro. Like
I tried to sharpen my longsword as best as I can.
the wyvern with the fucking adamantium neck. Like
there we go, Tyler. How's that?
yeah, after a lot of trial and error, finally the head gets dislodged from the wyvern's from the wyvern's neck. Apparently,
Oh.
the strongest neck to ever, probably the strongest neck that existed in the world before it got
The
cut.
strongest neck to have ever have necked.
The strongest neck in history versus the strongest neck of today. But yeah, you finally cut off the wyvern's head. Sort of, you all start making your way out. The overlord begins to explain what happened. He's like, yes,
Oh, he said I want to leave yet. I'm still not finishing butchering this wyvern up. I need
okay.
meat.
Everyone else is done and starts leaving to leave Luke behind while he fucking butchers the creature in peace.
Oh, I ain't butchering the creature.
Yeah,
I give up.
yeah.
I
But
give up. Launch a fireball at it and leave.
yeah, Luke starts following everyone back. But the Lord begins to explain his predicament. He's like, yes, I was on my way back from the ceremony when my own men betrayed me. They wanted my money. They stole from me. They took me into that cave, tied me up, and left me. It was only when the wyvern appeared that they tried to make a break for it. Hell, they didn't make it out. The
I
creature.
look out that second before when he's like saying they tried to rob me. He says we're not here to rob you. As I chuckle while saying it.
Wilhelm sort of looks at you with kind of a serious face. It's like,
I jest. Bad time for a joke.
yes, ill-timed. But yes, it's unfortunate your circumstances. It seems your your past men got what they deserved, and I'm glad we made it in time, so the creature did not devour you as well.
Wilhelm looking at me like this.
Yeah, bro's like, it's
The
like,
fuck?
what the fuck? Oh my god, it's Wilhelm off the top ropes. Oh my god, DDT.
No, it's more close to that one. It's like, bitch, what?
Yes. Wilhelm, the glorious honorable paladin, hearing, we're not here to rob you.
And it's like, who says
The-
we're not here to rob you?
The fuck you mean we? I'm not part of this group. But no, you help the man back, so he walks with you. Sort of, not very good situation to be in. Getting robbed by your own men, getting thrown in a cave, then watching said men die to a wyvern.
Oh, sounds like a pretty fun time actually.
Yeah, but after a while, you do make your way back, sort of to the tavern. The man,
No, we go to the castle first.
yeah, the man's the man's like, well, I need to put you on the castle map, and there's only two of you there, because I've not updated since last time. Benjamin, you're supposed to be here.
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Benjamin was just in another meeting with the king.
The 20th meeting of today. The king is just chilling. He's not really here to talk with you lot. He's just chilling to chill. But you bring the man back, so the king is sat with the other lord, having a talk, and he sees you all walk in, bringing the brother in tow. The other lord stands up. He's like, "Oh, brother, you have returned to us. I would feared the worst." He's like, nah, I'm quite alright. I'm guessing it was you, brother, who hired these gentlemen to come find me. Like, yes. Obviously, yeah. I did promise you gentlemen payment. And he reaches into his bat, his travel sack, and pulls out 3 bags of gold. Passes it to each of you.
I hand Wilhelm half of mine.
Yeah, you hand him 50 gold. So you all get, well, Luke gets 50, Wilhelm gets 150, and then Jason gets 100.
Easy you are.
He's like, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for seeing that my brother is safe. He's like, come, brother, we must discuss. Like, how did you find yourself in that predicament? And sort of, the Lord goes to talking, and the Lord sort of recaps basically what he told you lot. That his own men sort of robbed from him and basically left him to die in that cave. But yeah, what would you lot do now? So if you've done your good deed for the day,
Drink,
We start snoozing.
yeah.
fall
So
asleep. Bedtime.
you make your way back to the tavern. It's sort of getting later on in the day because all the travel and all the fighting. But yeah, you make it back, and it was a pretty good day. You know, with days like this, it kind of helps you to forget that the whole nation's at war.
Oh, we're in a Cold War right now.
Yeah, kind of is Cold War. 'Cause
Pre-war era.
pre-war era. It's more like no one's really actively fighting the Dark Lord. It's more just the Dark Lord fucking just pulling a Thanos and trying to collect all the power. Well, there'll be a couple incursions, but yeah, for now, you've had some good times. Maybe next time I'll figure a way to progress the plot, but you'll have to wait, because that is
Anyway,
it for this
level up.
session. It actually is a level up time.
Oh my god.
I've checked. You get
I went to pee.
2,300 XP.
Let's go level 7,
You are now level 7.
which means I get an
How much-
extra attack.
How much did you say, Tom?
2,300.
Tyler, I can now cast a spell and I can now cast a spell and beat up someone at the same time due to my Blade Singer.
Yeah, you are
Oh,
now.
just
Oh wait, I
have
got
to-
another maneuver. We got another maneuver. Cool.
Damn, bro's getting enough of a maneuver that he's only gonna, he's only gonna use
Wait,
one.
there's a maneuver called bait and switch. Is
Yeah.
this Matthew, bro? Is
Oh,
this Matt where we're posting in like the gay shit and then when you're within 5 feet of a creature and you can expend one die and switch places with that creature. Like that, I'm gonna do that just because it's funny. It doesn't seem very like optimal, but that's kind of cool. So I can like switch position with a creature.
no, what?
That's definitely I'm
Yeah.
using that. Sure.
What I find funny is it's probably not intended, but if say for example me or Luke is on one side of the creature and you're on the other, if you do bait and switch, we'd get an opportunity because they're leaving our range.
Oh, another thing, we cast Fly on Jason.
Well, it has to be
baits and
no, it has to be
switches
within
the
5 feet.
wall. Yeah, if he's within 5 feet of and someone's at the edge of a wall, we bait and switch.
Oh, like he's above a gap. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, bait and switch. The fucking Looney Tunes are deaf. The guy just looks down. Where am I floating? Falls. Good damn. That one does it. I remember
Wait,
when
when
I
you
did.
move, you can expand one die, rolling the die, and adding the number rolled to your AC. Oh, that's just not bad. So I can like last ditch save. I can add 1d8 to my AC to stop him from
Yeah.
to stop the attack from going through. I'll run that. That's
Oh god. That's the last thing we needed. Giving Wilhelm action surge.
great, bro. Bro's got more fucking. Oh no. I'm going to join the other chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna join in a second. I'm just gonna end the recording. Got more health now. Make sure you do your long rests. I hope you'll enjoy the session.